right, KO Kendra versus EKW. This match taking place October the 12th, 2013, outside in the elements, 6 corners of Chicago, Illinois, Cicero, Irving Park, Milwaukee Avenue. Sears, a staple of retail marketing and business in that vicinity for over 75 years, leading up to this event, a special live event presented for free in front of hundreds of audience members, shoppers, individuals that have traveled a long distance to see something spectacular, and they're going to get a chance to see it right here, right now. We have EKW, the penultimate diva. She is of the opinion that she is the last and true diva in all of professional wrestling, and nobody has the right to even declare or call themselves a diva unless they are able to cross her path and beat her inside of the ring. Cars have parked in the distance, as you might notice. EKW, she has taken cheap shots against KO Kendra in the past, and I'm sure that the footage is out there to prove it, that EKW is out here to win at all costs, and she's done it with a passion. At one time, EKW considered an honorary member within the top of the rankings of Pro Wrestling Illustrated's top 50 best professional women's wrestlers in the entire world just a few short years ago. And already the feeling out process is clearly showing that EKW is at a slight disadvantage. She's disappointed. She's disheartened at the fact that she can't get the early edge on KO Kendra, a knockout artist. KO is there for a reason in her name. She has deadly punching power in her left hand and her right hand. And if EKW isn't watching closely enough, KO Kendra will take that amateur boxing skill and she will demonstrate it all over EKW's pretty and well-defined face. And all those facial features might go straight to the wayside if she gets hit way too hard upside her cranium. Side headlock by Kendra. Kendra has a lot of speed in addition to that knockout power, and to add to all of that, she has high-flying capabilities as well, and we've seen that in the past as EKW locks in a headlock while KO Kendra's down on the mat. The Extreme Kelee Warrior, EKW, has more experience leading into this bout than Kendra does, and KO Kendra has got to be aware of the fact that EKW is excellent in terms of her submission game as far as her attacks with moves and counters. Pushes her off to the ropes for a moment, then the up kick. EKW stunned for a moment as Kendra uses her power to elevate EKW and slams her right down in the middle of the ring. Quick attempt at a cover, but EKW shoots that left shoulder up right at the tooth now. The fans very lively and animated. They have selected their favorite. They want KO Kendra to defeat EKW live here, right here, outside of Sears Auto Center. Attempts a flying knee smash, grazing across the left shoulder of EKW. Right there, the accuracy of the striking of KO Kendra with her legs. Not necessarily her strong suit. Maybe she needs to continue to focus on using her upper body and the strength that she possesses in her arms. Big hip toss takes EKW to the outside, and the fans definitely showing support for KO Kendra right here. EKW off to a slow start. She is not able to hit any high-impact moves. It's Kendra who's been much more aggressive as she stands tall in the ring. EKW using the count to her advantage. Breaks the count, rolling outside of the ring, inside of the ring, and out again. And she's done this for a reason. She wants to stay as far away from KO Kendra while she has the momentum as possible. And listen to these loud, animated fans shouting at a distance. The great thing about professional wrestling, especially in an outdoor element like this in Chicago, Illinois, you're going to get fans from all races, creeds, colors, nationalities, ages, and more. EKW with a cheap shot. She kicked that middle rope upright in between the legs of KO Kendra, which only did what we can only assume to be very, very permanent damage down there, and that could be a very sad situation for Kendra going forward in this match. Hopefully it's just temporary. Trying to go for another pinning attempt. Kendra had that left boot reaching towards the bottom rope, and I do believe that she had her left boot on that bottom rope. Rope break or not, she kicked out, and look at EKW. She is tightening the grip on this reverse chin lock so hard, so tight, that KO Kendra might have to pass out from the pain and the agony. No air at all going up towards her brain or her skull at this point. And you can just see the pain etched all across the face of Kendra. But she's having trouble breathing. EKW just tightening it more and more, and Kendra's right arm has become totally limp in this situation. And Kendra is in a lot of pain and agony going forward. As referee Von Rivera checking very carefully. The arm would not go down the third time. Kendra's still in this match. She's trying to use that lower body strength to get back to her feet. Turns around, but EKW meets her immediately with that well-placed right knee to the right side of the rib cage of Kendra. Front face lock. This offense right here by EKW is blatant. It is not meant to be flashy. It's here to deliver damage in multiples. High vertical suplex. EKW's got some strength in her lower body as well as she presses all the body weight that she potentially possesses in her entire body right down on KO Kendra's upper body, as once again she tightens the grip. Continues to keep KO Kendra close. No space provided. Bow and arrow stretch now applied. EKW. You can see the determination in her face as she continues to pull backwards as hard as she possibly can, putting both of the soles of her boots right into the back of the spine of KO Kendra badly. And now the double underhook, which is trying to maybe muscle her backwards right onto her head or neck. A head and neck and throat that have already suffered a lot of abuse. EKW, roundhouse kick, and then the spinning neck breaker. Nicely executed by EKW, who's on top but can't put her away. In this matchup, EKW prior to the bout says there is no way that she's going to lose in front of these fans in Chicago tonight. And she wants to make it perfectly clear that that won't happen under any circumstances. Quick roll-up by Kendra, not enough. Then the big clothesline, and EKW still fresher than her opponent. As she weathered the original storm that was provided by Kendra with the cradle, but not enough to put her away. Left boot of EKW reaches for the bottom rope, forcing the rope break. At any given moment in this match, Kendra can try to stop, slow down EKW to the point that she can't continue and maybe even win this match, steal a victory. There's a knockout right-handed hook, and that grazed her chin. She might have her down and out for good. All the eyes are focused on this ring as Kendra climbs the ropes. She's on the second rope. I don't think we've ever seen her fly backwards before. Nope, she's turning her body around. Kendra from the second rope. As she climbs all the way to the top rope, she's going to try for that frog splash right here. But EKW rolled under the bottom rope and has escaped. She's thrown her hands in the air. She says she's had it. She's too good for this match. Oh, what disappointment among these fans. They wanted to see KO Kendra take flight and land on her victim with that huge frog splash. And unfortunately for us, EKW has just seemingly walked away from this challenge, from this bout. And referee Von Rivera apparently has counted to 10. Let's get the official word.
Wrestling fans, here is your winner, a case of opponent, Kendra!
That's not exactly the victory that KO Kendra was hoping for. As soon as she was starting to get some momentum, as soon as she got to her feet and landed that nasty right-handed hook, it looked like EKW was down and out. But Kendra took a very long period of time to climb those ropes, and if she had gotten herself in a position earlier, she might have been able to score the win, but EKW escaped.